Hi everyone. As promised in the last podcast, I'm going to actually run through a series of questions today. Okay, to supplement the last podcast, which was about mental clutter, where we discussed and we describe actually what mental clutter is, and we look at a few strategies to deal with mental clutter. In today's exercise, which is a very special one, we're actually going to go through a series of questions which will help you to situate yourself in your life and actually take action. Okay, so I'm going to run through a series of questions which you're going to write down. So if you're listening to that podcast, you actually need to be active while listening. So I would advise that while listening, you've got pen and paper with you, and you actually pause the podcast when you have to and write down the things that come to your mind. All right. So I'm going to run through a series of questions, and when needed, you can pause the podcast and you write down and you play again. You listen to the second question, you pause, you write down again, and you do it like that. It's not necessary that you're going to be able to answer all the questions in one day. It's actually planned to do it over 1 week, so 5 to 7 days. All right. So I'm going to start now, and do pay attention. All right, because I think if you actually go through these questions, it's a life-changing exercise. All right. So in the first question is like that. What are the excess items in your home, work life that contribute to your mental clutter? All right, so I'm going to repeat again. What are the excess items in your home and work life that contribute to your mental clutter? The second question is, are there unnecessary people in your life that create additional clutter? Who are they? And how can you lessen their impact? The third question is, how do you distract yourself? What do you do when you procrastinate? The fourth one is, how can you implement focused breathing in your routine? The fifth one is, how can you add at least one daily 20-minute meditation into your life? The sixth one is, how can you reduce your mental clutter by 50%? And if you manage to do that, how would your life change? And the seventh and last one is, how are your negative thoughts that you experience daily influence you? So how do these thoughts influence you? And what are these negative thoughts? And how do these thoughts impact the rest of your day? All right, so we're going to keep it sweet and simple today. And your task is to actually go through these questions and answer one by one. And there's no time frame to it. I mean, if I need to create a time frame, I would say it's 7 days, because I actually want you to sit down each day with one question. So you've got 7 questions. Each day you find 35 minutes to 40 minutes. You listen to that one question, or if you've written all the questions, you read that one question and then you just let it flow. Whatever comes from your mind, and as you start writing, you start coming from your heart and start coming from your soul. You just write down everything on paper. And once you finish that exercise, you go through everything you've written. And then from whatever you've written, then you create an action plan, which you're going to implement. And that's actually my gift to you, like I said last time, because I want you to dedicate that December month going through that exercise, and I want you to really start January next year, really living your full potential. All right? So, very happy to be with you and sharing this exercise with you. See you very soon. Bye bye.